The United States Consul General has described the Ijaw National Academy and the University of Africa as huge investments in the education sector of Bayelsa State, capable of churning out academically grounded future leaders of the state and the country. Political and Economic Section Chief Thomas Hines expressed this view after a tour of both institutions in Kayama and Bolu Orua, respectively. TVC's Ovietemi George completes the story.
It was wet in Kayama. The rain could not deter representatives of the United States Consul General Thomas Hines and Maria Davidenko, who arrived the Ijaw National Academy on a familiarization and inspection tour of the academic institution. Brief interactions with students in various classes were enough to give the visitors a concrete idea of the Governor HSDickson administration's policy thrust in the education sector.
Seen this incredible investment. It's not in a major city. I think that's very indicative of a great purpose, a great strategy. The very best from the public schools. These students behind us, if they study hard, they bring their talents back to Nigeria and hopefully back to their home state, to their home villages, and help improve their communities.
Representatives of the U.S. Consul General also visited the University of Africa in Bolorua, where officials took them on a guided tour of the School of Foundation.
Governor Dickson's investments, both here with this facility, but also in sending students to the United States, I think that's very impressive. These are the people who Nigeria is going to rely on. This is the next generation of leaders. These are the people who are going to be able to make a difference in their state, in their villages, in their communities.
It's incredible to see this institution recognizing the potential in Bayelsa's youth, and it's clear that young men and young women in the Niger Delta are going to have a special opportunity because of the University of Africa.
The visitors later had a brief meeting with Governor HSDickson.
I want to thank you particularly for visiting the Ijaw National Academy. Thank you also for visiting the University of Africa, where we are growing again a new generation of leaders for this state, for the Niger Delta, and for Nigeria, and for the world. And let me use this opportunity to formally call on your embassy and other sister embassies that you guys should support what we are doing and review the travel advisories that you issue out. You are here, you have seen your nationals here working here. And even beyond Yanagoa, you see people working in in all the nooks and crannies of our state. Some working in the creeks, drilling oil and so on. Bayelsa is safe.
Ovietemi George, TVC News, Yanagoa, Bayelsa State.